Hi, Assalamualaikum to Dr. Asmawi bin Haji Hashim. So today our group gonna be presenting about the communication tools that can be used as demonstration, lectures, speeches, report and more to influence other people to understand and derive knowledge from it.
The topic that we are choosing for our website is demand of raw material in food industry in Malaysia. The idea of the topic are from our leader and group members to create a website in order to persuade others to understand and get more benefit from it. Learning outcome that people can get from our website is able to define the meaning, knowing the demand for food raw material in particular years, explain the factor that affect the demand for raw materials in food industry, and many more.
In this particular website, we also putting our team member so that the viewer or the reader will know who are the writer and editor for this topic. The head of the pages, we have the home button. This home button can help the viewer to know the sub-topic or pages and choose which one they want to read rather than scrolling down, search for themselves and waste their time. Viewer can click this home button and choose which page they want to visit. For this website, we have 4 subtopics, which is we have introduction, demand in 2020, demand in 2022, and the difference between demand 2020 and 2022 for food industry in Malaysia.
In the introduction section in this website, it's explained about demand. So what is demand? Demand refers to the willingness, desire, ability of consumer to buy a certain quality of goods and services at a certain price level in a certain period of time. It's also explained about law of demand, example of raw material, and others.
Viewer can click on this button for them to easier to go to the next pages.
Chicken or duck eggs is one of the main sources of protein which is affordable and easily obtained. On the other hand, other sources of protein highly consumed by Malaysian households, particularly chicken, meat, fish and other seafood though easily obtained. The prices continue to increase. In addition, in 2020, Malaysia is also highly dependent on imports of mutton, mango, coconut and beef to meet domestic demand. More than 70% of imported mutton was from Australia, while mango, coconut and beef were mainly imported from Thailand, Indonesia and India respectively.
The use of this button is useful because it can help the reader to go to the next pages.
Demand of raw material in food industry 2022. The country's total demand for raw material import continued to grow at an average rate of 40.1% per annum from 45.3 billion ringgit Malaysia in 2015 to 55.4 billion ringgit Malaysia in 2022.
The viewer can click this button to know the difference between the 2 years of the demand in Malaysia.
In these pages, viewer can know about the difference between the demand of 2020 and 2022. During Movement Control Order (MCO), residents are only can go out to buy raw material. Vegetable demand increased as a result of COVID-19. This is due to the fact that during a Movement Control Order (MCO), residents are only permitted to leave their home to purchase raw material. Because of this, the need for raw resources will keep growing over time. Following are the variation in vegetable demand between 2020 and 2022.
Next, we have the differences in wet food ingredients, which are meat and so on. The reader can acknowledge the difference for wet food chain industry in Malaysia. With this kind of technology program, it is easier for people to share something important knowledge around the world, especially that related to the current issue. That is all from our team. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.